It is August the 11th, 2026, Tuesday morning. And last week I came up here and mowed and weed whacked a little bit and had to come back this morning and weed whack more. And I still have more to do, but I'm tired. So I'm going home. I mowed last week at the old homestead here and at my sister Connie's house. And I gotta go back on the way home and weed whack a little bit there at her house. But these dang elephant ears has come up in this corral, what used to be the corral. And they just have taken over, and I cut them down with a sling last week because if you get this chemical on you that is in them using the weed whacker and it's splattering on your skin, it will drive you up the wall. It is really, really bad stuff. But I got a little bit done. I'm doing good for a 72-year-old man. And I planted this fig tree here, which came from my dad's place. And it's done probably 20 feet tall. But it looks so much better from what it did. I didn't film me actually working, because who wants to see somebody mowing? But anyway, this is just a little video update of the camp that my mom got years ago, many years ago. But this is the east side of the large tack room. Weed whacked around the hitching post that Don Carroll put in. He and Lisa put in years ago when they went riding with me a few times. And so we're trying to make it less snaky, but this is a tiger lily, and it has multiplied big time. And I'm having to watch where I walk because I don't want to step on no moccasin or diamondback rattler, which my nephew John Michael did a couple of months ago. A baby pygmy rattler bit him on his ankle. But I think he's doing all right now. A lot of prayer went up for him. A lot of people was praying for him. But this is the future pilings foundation for the log cabin. With God's help, I will put a log cabin there. I won't live there, but I'm going to put one there because that's what Mama wanted. If I am able, I will. If God enables me to do that, I will. And somebody in the family can live there. I want to keep the property in the family because my mom would have wanted that. All right. This is the pasture. I mowed it last week and it's looking good. I got around these trees. I still have a little bit there to do, but actually all these trees near the pilings is coming out. So I'm not so concerned about weed whacking in that area. because all of that is coming out. Got to have room for the crane to lift the logs and put the logs in place. And they'll be about 33 to 34 feet long. Well, at least that's the length of the log cabin. It's like 32 by 34, but it's going to be 2 stories. But this is the small pasture, which is where Azulon used to be. And I'll show you, over here is where he used to play in the water. He dug a hole with his hooves and pawing at the other horses and all. And right here where I dumped this sand Saturday, I took 3 wheelbarrows of sand and put in there to fill that in, because I couldn't mow across it because the hole was so deep. But that's where he used to play. And it helped cool him off when he splashed the water on him. He was playing and cooling off. And I'm thinking about replacing the outhouse, because it's leaning more than it did. I'll show you how bad it's got. And I'm going to try to get my brother-in-law to replace it. And I want to have it so that people that are working on the log cabin can actually use the restroom while they're here working. So it needs to be replaced. But that is it's leaning like the Leaning Tower of Pisa. So that's all got to come down, but I want to try to reuse that octagon shaped window, which you actually cannot see in. You can see out, but you cannot see in. So that is a very good window to have in the outhouse. And the pond there is very full, almost up to the bank, because it's had been a lot of rain up here. But that's an update for now. So hopefully in a few months there'll be a new outhouse sitting there. All right, I hope everybody's having a good day. Talk to you later.